Hi, my name is Juan Veruete from Kayak Fish PA. I do kayak fishing classes and guided trips on the Susquehanna and Juniata rivers in Pennsylvania. Today I'm going to talk to you though about crankbait fishing in shallow water using shallow water crankbaits. This is a crankbait by Adams Custom Lures. It's become my absolute favorite crankbait. Been using it since early spring, and it's been catching fish consistently for me in a lot of different water conditions. This particular color is a clear water perch, and you can see it's translucent color. And so a lot of times in clear water like we have today, I'm going to use the translucent colors, and that tends to work better, something that mimics bait fish. In muddy water, in contrast, I've got this actually dirty water devil, they call the color, at Adams Custom Lures. And you can see it's a darker solid color, really a lot of black, dark brown in it, and then some orange on the bottom, kind of as a trigger point. And so again, contrast, clear water, using translucent colors. Muddy water, I use solid colors that are dark. And check out Adams Custom Lures because they've got a complete line of crankbaits and colors. So today I want to give you a little presentation tip. A way to get your crankbait down to depth as quickly as possible. A lot of guys will cast out their crankbaits and crank really hard for 4, 5, 7 cranks. I've heard people say that. Crank really fast 7 times to get it down to depth faster. What that actually does is really just kind of pulls your crankbait along too fast for the bill to be able to dig in and actually make that crankbait go down to depth. So I like to use either moderate to moderately slow crank to get that bill to dig in so that that crankbait actually really does get down to depth quicker instead of rotting across the water at a shallower trajectory. So when I cast out, like behind this ledge up here, I'll cast it out, get ready, crank it down. You can see a nice moderate speed, and I'm already feeling rock in about 3 foot of water, and I probably did about 3 to 4 slow handle cranks, and I've got rock. I can see my tip going, so I got down to depth really quick. So if you want to get down to depth with your shallow running crankbaits quicker, slow your crank down in the very beginning, not speed it up, and you'll get down to depth and catch your fish.